I love Chipotle. Like most teenage boys, I eat, sleep, and breathe Chipotle. All day, every day. I thought they had farming and healthy food all figured out. And then my local Chipotle closed for 2 days because of an E. coli outbreak. The public and I assumed the root cause of the issue was poor farming management. In fact, 55% of all Americans say they distrust their food sources. Except my grandfather's a farmer, and he asked me one simple question. What if the problem wasn't farming? What if it was Chipotle's food policies that contributed to the airborne illness? So, to answer my grandfather's question, I had to first ask myself how I came to my views on farming. How did we get to a state of misunderstanding, mistrust, and uncertainty between our farmers and consumers? If you want to be precise, we can trace it back to the start of the Industrial Revolution, in about 1760. In 1920, nearly 41% of Americans were involved in agriculture. But by 2014, less than 2% of Americans were farmers or ranchers. This decline correlates with the fact that very few Americans know where or how their food is processed. So imagine how large trusted brands like Chipotle can influence us on topics we know so little about. Americans' generational and geographic disconnect provided by groups giving misinformation leads to general distrust and ignorance with our society, which has led to well-intentioned but misinformed people creating policies that aren't really based on good farming methods. Instances where antibiotics have been replaced with organic farming, when over the past 3 years, airborne illnesses have risen to over 3,000 cases. Instances where farmers are being mocked for being too corporate, when in reality, farmers are family people. 1 out of only 200 farmers are non-family owned. They're people like my papa, who loves his job in service to feed Americans. Instances where farmers have stopped caring about the environment, when in reality, modern farming practices are environmentally beneficial. In 2007, the U.S. beef industry reduced animals by 30%, feed by 19%, water by 12%, land by 33%, and its carbon footprint by 16.3%. In instances where we have stopped caring about farmers altogether, stunted their economic growth, and put tariffs into place. Why do we need to care about farming? Well, quite simply, because the significant advancements that have been made in farming are creating some of the most healthiest, most accessible, and lowest cost food in the history of mankind. We all eat, so the accessibility and health of food matters, because 1 out of 9 children still are starving in this world today. Programs like 4-H and FFA can amplify connections by creating programs in urban schools and communities, bringing the idea of farm to table to life, and increasing knowledge. We also have to get smarter of how we use social media campaigns broadcasting family farming operations, which highlight the safe practices and their genuine concern to combat the negative persona. Let me be the first to start. Hi, my name's Jack Bartlett, and I'm the grandson of an amazing farmer who cares very much about the food he provides you. His name is John Hickman, and he's yours. neighborhood farmer. Thank you.